And the warrior that Manny is, he's gonna be like, because I love to fight and I want to fight the best.
The attributes I have, the skill set I have, the youth is on my side. So it's my job just to go in there, use all of that again.
The 4 years layoff from boxing, like it's good for my body because I've been in boxing since I was 12 years old. When I was 12 years old, then continuous non-stop. So good for me, for my body to...
Oscar De La Hoya visits and trains with Manny Pacquiao, ahead of the Mario Barrios fight, praising him as a hell of a fighter. He says that's exactly why Pacquiao is returning at this age, because he still has the heart, skill, and passion to take on top-level competition. Oscar De La Hoya says Manny Pacquiao is coming heavy, showing incredible strength and determination. Despite his age, Manny's training and focus prove he's ready to face tough opponents. Oscar believes Manny's comeback will.
I wish him all the best.
Quadra, I love him.
Can he do it?
Quadra?
Can he do it? Absolutely. Manny Pacquiao's
Oscar needs
he's a legend.
some nice ones. Thank you.
He's a legend. I think he can do it. Absolutely. I mean, it's not going to be easy, but I think he can do it.
Be powerful and impressive, reflecting his legendary fighting spirit and hunger for victory. For a fighter of Manny Pacquiao's caliber, the passion for boxing never fades completely. Despite stepping away from the limelight, Manny's yearning for the ring has only grown stronger. This deep connection to the sport is a major reason why he has chosen to come back now.
Here's what Oscar De La Hoya would ask Manny Pacquiao if he got the chance to interview him.
I would ask a simple question. And please, Manny, tell me the truth. Why? That's it. That's it. Why? Why are you coming back? And the warrior that Manny is, he's gonna be like, because I love to fight and I want to fight the best. And I've been watching boring fights and I want to come back and give a show against Barrios, who's a world champion. That's a true legend.
He still possesses the strength and skill to compete at a high level. His age, while often discussed, has not diminished. His ability to hit hard or move swiftly, proving that power and determination are timeless. In his case, Pacquiao's comeback is not simply about a single bout, but hints at a broader vision for the future.
Tough beating to get me out of the sport.
Pacquiao.
Manny Pacquiao. I mean, he beat the hell out of me. Manny Pacquiao would be right in front of me. He would, after hitting me 15 times, and then I would be ready to hit him, and he would be wide open, and I couldn't pull the trigger. I just couldn't pull the trigger.
I wouldn't have loved to fight Pacquiao again because he kicked my ass. So. But yeah, there were many fighters out there who I would have loved to fight 2 or 3 times.
You know what? So you had enough of Pacquiao, is what you're saying?
Oh, trust me. Right when I walked into the ring, I had enough of Pacquiao.
You thought that when you got in the ring?
Oh, well, Rich, this documentary, my gosh, it's sad too at the end because it shows the whole Pacquiao situation. I was getting beat up in training camp when preparing for Pacquiao. So I knew that was the end already for me because Pacquiao was just coming up.
Yeah.
Pacquiao was like the star in the making. But what really screwed up my whole training for that fight was I started drinking heavy during training camp and nobody knew. Oh yeah. I mean, it gets... So I was literally a dead man walking.
He's made it clear that, while Mario Barrios is his immediate focus, he is open to further challenges once this fight concludes. His approach is measured and strategic. He intends to take things step by step, focusing fully on each fight as it comes, rather than rushing into multiple matchups at once. This disciplined mindset shows his respect for the sport and the opponents he faces, reflecting on his past encounters with Pacquiao.
Like, why are you gonna fight Pacquiao? First of all, he's younger than you, he's faster, he's strong. I had to lose, instead of gain weight, I had to lose like 10 pounds to fight in his weight class, and that drained my body at my age. So I literally was like a walking zombie when I walked into the ring. I was out of it. I lost so much weight. I lost a lot of muscle, and it was one of those moments where my pride got the best of me, you know? Yeah. In the first round, after I sat down in the corner, I was like, oh my gosh. I mean, here we go. Like, I have to take like 12 rounds of this, you know, until like the 9th round, my corner called it and said, that's it. He's punishing you too much. Like, I never received that much punishment in my life. And they were like, I think my brother or somebody just said, you know what, that's it.
Oscar De La Hoya offers candid insights into the sheer force Manny brought to the ring. Oscar admits that during their fight, Manny dominated relentlessly, leaving him unable to mount a meaningful defense. The power and precision Pacquiao exhibited were overwhelming, and Oscar's admission highlights the legendary fighter skill and tenacity. It's a testament.
You don't hold your phone up in sparring.
Right.
You don't bring a camera in to sparring. Guess what? We got footage of me and Manny sparring. We got footage of me and Manny Pacquiao sparring.
Leak it. No.
Yeah, right.
Let's get the social media.
But it was understood. My dad said, I want me and my son to have this. And he and Freddie made an understanding. You can hold it, but I don't want anybody to ever see this, Ken.
Right.
And nobody has ever seen a sparring session between me and Manny Pacquiao. It's just a code of ethics. I hate that they broke that code. Everybody in sport and boxing know the code. Tighten up.
Manny Pacquiao, I saw some footage or some images online where you were sparring him, and I've got to be honest, you gave him a very clean dig. And not many people can actually say they've landed good, clean punches on Manny Pacquiao. He's a super fighter, very, very quick. What was it like to share the ring, even though it was only sparring, sharing the ring with Manny Pacquiao?
I mean, it was a blessing. Like, Manny Pacquiao himself is a legend. You know what I mean? Manny's a legend in boxing. And to be honest, I don't think I wasn't shell-shocked the first time we sparred. It was like I had something to prove.
To Pacquiao's enduring ability, that his impact on opponents remains unforgettable at the time of their clash, the physical dynamics between Oscar and Manny were quite different from what one might expect. Oscar was naturally the bigger man, and in order to meet Pacquiao in the ring, he had to undergo significant weight loss.
Mario Barrios for the WBC Welterweight Championship on July 19th in Las Vegas. That's according to an ESPN report. Pacquiao last fought in 2021 when he lost to Yordenis Ugas. Barrios won the WBC welterweight title from Ugas in 2023. His last fight was a split decision against Abel Ramos on the Jake Paul-Mike Tyson undercard in November. Pacquiao career record 62-8-2 with 39 knockouts. Barrios 29-2-1. And for more, welcome in CBS Sports combat analyst Brian Campbell. Manny Pacquiao, the first and only 8-division world champion. He'll be inducted into the International Boxing Hall of Fame next month. And then in July, BC, he's going to come out of retirement. Why now?
By the way, between those two dates, I believe he has an election coming up for a Senate position in the Philippines. So we always know that Manny is a busy man. He gets after it. He also dares to be great. And this is wild news. Look, in the boxing underground rumor mill, this had been floating around for a couple months. We just didn't know if it was going to be for real. Was Manny really going to commit to not just coming back after 4 years away, after just one fight in the last 6 years, at age 46, but to come back directly into a title fight against a young, in his prime, active champion in Mario Barrios? It's interesting theater, to say the least. It's a pay-per-view main event, reportedly for July 19th. And we know Manny Pacquiao has always brought big business, but now he's going to bring it in more of the late career George Foreman type of way to etch himself into that record book even further. Can Manny do it? I mean, look, the odds are certainly against him. But there's one thing about certain legends in this game. Think Bernard Hopkins, who fought into a very late age. Some of them, as long as they can physically get themselves into that ring, sometimes they can reproduce magic for one night. So it's a romantic situation. I got cats walking around.
Yep.
People are excited to see the Pac-Man back. You just got to kind of figure out, is this for real? Is he going to be for real? Or are we going to send him into a physical, violent...
This effort underscores the physical challenges and adjustments fighters make for elite competition, and it further emphasizes how Pacquiao, despite being smaller, leveraged speed, skill, and power to overcome size disadvantages. Freddie Roach, Pacquiao's longtime trainer, initially hesitated about arranging the fight between Manny and Oscar, concerned about the size gap.
A bite, a overhand right. Stop it! Welcome to K9 Boxing. And it's yours truly, Cornelius K9 Bundridge, the oldest world champion in junior middle history. And Manny Pacquiao is looking to step back in the ring, y'all, against Mario Barrios, July the 19th. If I'm not mistaken, it's July 19th. And I give Manny Pacquiao a good chance at winning. Because, you know, a lot of people say, well, he's been inactive, he's older. Man, but he throw punches. He has a lot of experience. And his last fight was an exhibition, which still was a fight and still kept him sharp, punching, doing something. So it ain't like he just ain't been in the ring, ain't did nothing. Yeah, he been working. It's like them underground boxing matches are real fights. And it keep you off bold. You know, Emmanuel Stewart used to do a lot of exhibitions for his guys, or his guys to get them sharp, to get them prepared for a fight if they hadn't fought in a minute, just to have them fight sharp. What up, Keith? Yeah, just to have them fight sharp. So if they got in the ring and they hadn't fought in a minute, it won't seem like it. It'd be like it seemed like they just recently fought. Yeah, so you know, it's a lot of stuff you can do to make yourself relevant, sharp, can have you right, ready for a fight. Yeah. My young dogs, Kevin, Kyrie, and Tadell, you know, the Hawk, the dogs, they fought to a draw.
Freddie doubted if it would be a fair or safe matchup. However, the outcome proved him wrong in the most emphatic way possible, as Manny's performance stunned critics and fans alike. Freddie's candid reflection adds another layer to the story, highlighting Pacquiao's exceptional ability to overcome perceived obstacles. Mario Barrios, representing the younger generation, approaches the upcoming bout with undeniable confidence.